Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading. So this time it's on Katy Perry and the other women who went to space. So I initially was not going to do this reading, but I got a ton of requests for this. So hopefully this is popular. If it's not, I'm blaming all of y'all, and y'all all owe me a membership to the YouTube members. Yeah, so apparently there's this conspiracy theory going around that Katy Perry and the other women that went up to space the other day, that it was all a hoax and they did not actually go to space. And they were saying like the movement of their hair looked fake and that they thought it was this publicity stunt. And everyone's asking me, can I do a reading on it, please? Because they want to see if it's real or not. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to see this. I'm going to try to see if this is a conspiracy theory, if like they didn't actually go to space. And we'll see what happens. So remember, these readings are all alleged for interpreters only, and let's get started. Also, if you like these, please join the YouTube members. There's a join button down below. $5, $10, $15 tier. You get access to exclusive readings, celebrity readings, pick a card. You can win a reading from me. I just did a reading on Blackpink. I've done a reading on Hell. There's pick a cards. I also am thinking about doing a Joe Alwyn reading for the members. So if that might be something you like, I might do that. So anyways, join. You're missing out on additional content. All right. So was this a hoax? And if it was, what was the purpose? Okay. Okay, I will say I've seen a lot of people who try to... No, the world's reversed. I do see a lot of people try to deny that space is real, but I think one thing I will say is that we know more about space than we know our oceans. And yeah, so like if you don't believe in space, then you shouldn't believe in the oceans because like I said, we know more about space than our oceans. So anyways... the Four of Wands is reversed. The Four of Wands is outside of your home, outside of your environment. The Ace of Wands is the birth of something new, but if you look at this card, it kind of does look like the rocket shooting off. And the Strength card is about stubbornness. However, this is also like a strong feminine energy. And so I do think they did go to space, to be honest. The Page of Swords is upright, which is about something we want to fight for. The World is the completion of a cycle. So we started something, we finished it. And the Six of Cups is reverse, which is about healing things or changing things from the past. To me, this is about, is it just technology? Yeah, it's really that simple. For me, I think they're trying to test new technology. I think that they're trying to... I will say, I know there was a lot of false narratives being put out there saying like, oh, Katy Perry and all of them are screwing over the environment. There was no CO2. They used water vapor, which is really cool. I do think that part of this is like them testing new things and new fuels and stuff. But the Nine of Wands and the Five of Cups... that to me, building good favor, Lover's card. For some reason, this trip was to build, yes, it was to try new things. Obviously, they're testing new fuels. Obviously, they're testing new rockets, things like that. But they were trying to build good favor with something. So for me, they utilized celebrity. I don't think the celebrities are aware that they were being used. Because Lover's card is about selling the celebrities a story when really we're using them for good marketing. So they definitely brought Katy Perry onto this, as well as everyone else, but probably mostly Katy Perry, for the press, because they knew it would get press. It's something about getting us familiarized and comfortable with whatever organization either made the rocket, funded it, or produced it, or all of the above. Like, they're trying to get us familiar with the company and feel safe with the company. Why? It's a big marketing scheme. That's all this is. But the celebrities don't realize it. Granted, Katy Perry's always wanted to go to space. To be honest with you, everyone was like, oh my God, it's so out of touch for celebrities to go in space. I don't really think so. If I'm being very honest with you, I think it's kind of a flex to be able to say you went to space. I think it's cool. I think most people, if they were given an opportunity to go to space, would say yes. I think it's kind of cool. Maybe I'm a nerd about that because I find kind of like space and aliens so cool, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Who cares? Like, oh, a celebrity went to space. Cool. I don't know. It's really not that deep to me. I didn't really care. But what I will say is the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands reverse, that's about releasing a burden. I think whatever company is involved, there's a company or business that's involved with this that is going to implement something for everybody, and they want us familiar with their name. That's what this was. Wheel of Fortune. This is a golden opportunity for our business. They want us familiar with their name. That way, when we implement something for the public, they feel safe with us and they're not worried about us. Because look, we backed all the celebrities, or we helped the celebrities do this, and they were fine. So you'll be fine when we implement new technology. Now, I don't know if that's something as crazy as like chipping people or whatever. I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories about that. I'm not sure. I don't know how far or how nefarious that is, but I will say the way they're looking at it is business and money, and they're trying to make money off of us. So do with that information as you will. But these women had no idea and have no idea. Queen of Wands reverse, Page of Wands reverse, and Seven of Wands. They just were like, this is a great message for women, which I agree. It is a great message for young women, you know, to be able to be like, look, we went into space. That could happen to you. So I get it. And they're not wrong, but they kind of hid this other fact as to why they wanted the celebrities to do this from the celebrities. And I think the celebrities got so like invested in the story that they forgot to critically think about what they were promoting, or potentially what this company is going to do in the future, because I don't think they realize that this company is headed to do something else. Like, we start with whatever the hell we're doing. I don't know what part of this plan, I don't know what company or what part of the company had an involvement in this, but if I were to give you an example, it's like if I made the fuel for the rocket and then I also am going to make, you know, fuel for your car or whatever. They'll transition. Someone said Jeff Bezos had an involvement in this too. Star is upright, which, like I said before, is using people's celebrity. And the Eight of Swords, a victim of circumstance. And the Four of Swords, building good favor. Building good favor. That's all this was. Four of Swords reverse too. Are they going to do it again? I wouldn't be shocked if they do it again, because the Star is upright, which is like, this is really good. We got a shit ton of press. They don't care that it was negative press to Katy Perry. They don't care if they're like... That's another thing. Why is everyone hating on Katy Perry like there weren't like, what, 6 other women on that fucking flight? Like, that's annoying too. But whatever. Katy Perry's just an easy target right now, and it's embarrassing and cringe, but I'll go into that in another video. I can't with that shit. But High Priestess is reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, and Eight of Wands. I feel like it's like if I had bad PR and I want to have good PR, or I'm trying to avoid bad PR. There's just... But I can't stress this enough. This is going to fall on deaf ears. If you are focusing on the celebrities that were in the capsule, you are falling for the propaganda. You are falling for the distraction. Look behind the curtain. The celebrities are a distraction, and they're not aware that they're being manipulated. It's what's behind them. The moving parts that are going on behind them. Because the Two of Wands upright, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Cups, you're going to start to see major political figures start to back some sort of business, brand, or organization that was involved in this vanity project. And it's something that's being worked on behind the scenes, and it's going to be put out to us, and they want us to be comfortable with them. They're already making these moves behind the scenes. It's like think of it like a Nepo baby. Like, this business is already making deals behind the scenes. They need to make it look organic. So when you start to see celebrities out of nowhere, like, or I guess politicians and things like that, public figures, all alleged for entertainment only. It's all alleged for entertainment only, by the way. Everything is alleged for entertainment only. When you start to see them backing something, and you're going to be like, that's weird. Where did this all come from? Why is everyone obsessed with this? It's because these deals were made previously, but they had to condition the public to be comfortable with it first. It's like a massive rollout. And it's going to be pretty weird. It's not something normal. It's something AI maybe, or like robotics focused, or just something technology advanced that's like we're going to be a little bit hesitant about. I know we all have trackers on our phones already, allegedly, but like it's like something along those lines where we're kind of be like, I'm a little uncomfortable with this, but they're trying to get people comfortable with their brand name first. You know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye? It's like when everyone got comfortable with 23andMe, and then everyone gave their DNA, and then years and years later, everyone was like, oh, that was a mistake. It got hacked. Like, I don't know if I necessarily say this company is nefarious, but I will say that they dream big and they take leaps of faith. Sometimes those are rewarded, and sometimes they backfire. And I'm going to leave it there. It's really that simple. But do I think they went to space? Yes. I think the celebrities are getting used. I mean, it's still kind of cool. It's a cool message. I think it's a flex, whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's not that deep to me. I don't really care that much. Like I said before, I think it would be cooler if we learned more about our oceans, because I think aliens are in our oceans, or the answer to where aliens come from are in our oceans. So, but that's just me. You know, maybe I don't know. I know there's a giant theory about octopi being ancestors of aliens, and maybe they are. But I don't know. Come on, giant squids. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Like, this is just such a whatever to me. Yeah, I mean, I was going to do a reading on, like, I was going to pull on, like, the Katy hate campaign, but I don't, I think we're all very much aware that the Katy Perry hate is getting a little bit forced right now. So I don't really think I'm going to do a reading on that. I mean, we get it. Like, it's like she's the punching bag for everyone right now. It's very weird and bizarre, and it seems very orchestrated. So I don't know. I'm going to just leave it there. Let me know what you thought. What you thought of this project? Did you even care? Did it bother you? Did it upset you? Was it just like entertainment for the day? Like, do you enjoy the memes? Let me know in the comments down below. And join the YouTube members if you love the content. Until next time, bye guys. I'm just saying, there are a couple people I wish I could send to space right now, girl. Just saying.